Hi there, this is Matt Allington, and I want to briefly talk to you about my Difinity pre-conference session called Demystifying the DAX language. First, let me introduce myself. I've spent my entire career working in sales and information technology, and for the last 3 years or so, I've been running my own business here in Sydney, Australia, where I do consulting and training work specifically on Power BI and Power Pivot. And you can read my blog at the address on the screen. I'm also the author of the book Learn to Write DAX, and currently I'm in the process of updating that book so that it's a specific learning tool for both Power BI and for Excel 2016. Let me talk about the session that I'll be covering in Auckland in February. The objective of this session is really to help people that have a base understanding of DAX but want to move to the next level. So I will do a quick review of the basics just to make sure that everyone's on the same page, but we're really not going to spend a lot of time on the basic functions and basics of DAX. But what I will spend some time reviewing and making sure that everyone understands, and that's the topic of evaluation context. This is the hardest thing to learn in DAX, and if you're self-taught, quite often you really don't have a good enough understanding to be able to progress. I'm also going to cover some of these other topics like sum versus SumX. Specifically, I'll talk about the custom time intelligence pattern, and once you understand evaluation contexts and context transition, then you're ready to take that leap into custom time intelligence. I'll also touch on the many-to-many pattern, which is a little bit harder to understand, as well as DAX as a query language. And throughout the day, I'll be sharing tips and tricks that I've learned along my journey, things that you'll find useful. And you should come along with any questions that you have. It's an ideal time to ask for clarification about something that you haven't understood in the past. And I'm certainly going to mix up the session with examples and exercises for you along the way. So if you're interested, I would love to have you come along. You can register at difinity.co.nz. The best value is available if you take the full 3-day conference, and then once you register for the 3-day conference, you can choose to come to my pre-conference session on the first day, or there are 9 other pre-conference sessions available that you may also be interested in. So looking forward to seeing you there.